This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can find options that fit your budget and potentially lower your bills. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
If your business runs on 5 different apps, 12 browser tabs, and one spreadsheet that everyone's afraid to touch, it's probably time for Odoo. Odoo is an all-in-one business management software that connects every part of your business into one powerful, easy-to-use platform. So instead of wasting time switching between disconnected systems, your entire business works together in real time. Your team moves faster, your data stays accurate, and you can actually focus on growing your business. Let one unified system run your entire business. From the first opportunity to the final payment, everything works together in one place. Whether you're a small business or managing a large operation, Odoo gives you the flexible platform built to grow with you. Try it today for free at odoo.com. That's ODOO.com.
When is an intermittent stream non-jurisdictional? Welcome to the Swamp School Podcast. Today I want to talk about an interesting jurisdictional issue that has started showing up in some of the Corps-approved jurisdictional determinations. The question is this: can an intermittent stream be determined to be non-jurisdictional because a larger portion of that same channel is ephemeral? The short answer is yes, we are seeing examples of this. But there's an important distinction in how the Corps appears to be making that determination. I have not found a nationwide Corps rule that says if more than 50% of the stream is ephemeral, the entire stream is automatically non-jurisdictional. There isn't anything like that. Instead, what appears to be happening goes back to the Rapanos, Relatively Permanent Waters, or RPW analysis. A blast from the past from 2008. Under the EPA and the Corps Rapanos guidance, the Corps can evaluate the relative tributary reach as a whole rather than looking at one short intermittent section in isolation. So imagine you have one continuous channel. Part of it is intermittent. Another, perhaps longer portion, is ephemeral. The Corps may look at the hydrology of the overall reach and ask, does the stream, taken as a whole, have relatively permanent flow? If most of the reach only carries water for short periods following precipitation, the Corps may determine that the reach does not meet the Rapanos RPW standard, even though one portion of the channel has been classified as intermittent. There is a good real-world example in the Sacramento District-Approved Jurisdictional Determination, SPK-2023-00796. In that case, the Corps evaluated a stream reach containing both intermittent and ephemeral characteristics. The Corps estimated that only about 35% of the reach exhibited relatively permanent flow characteristics, and ultimately determined that the entire reach was non-jurisdictional. That is very similar to what some of the consultants are now reporting from other Corps districts. The important lesson here is, calling a stream intermittent does not automatically make it jurisdictional. Stream flow classification and Clean Water Act jurisdiction are two different things. The intermittent classification describes the hydrology. The jurisdictional determination asks whether that water satisfies the applicable WOTUS criteria, including, where appropriate, the Rapanos Relatively Permanent Waters analysis. So, if you're reviewing an AJD and see the Corps comparing the amount of intermittent channel with the amount of ephemeral channel, don't assume they are applying some new percentage rule. They may be instead using those percentages as evidence to characterize the hydrology of the entire tributary reach under the Rapanos RPW framework. If you want to dig into this yourself, I recommend looking at the two documents. First is the 2008 EPA and Army Corps Rapanos guidance, which explains the relatively permanent waters concept and how tributaries reaches are evaluated. Second, take a look at the Sacramento District AJD, which is SPK-2023-00796, which provides a very useful example of this type of analysis in an actual jurisdictional determination. This is an area we'll continue to watch because individual Corps districts may be developing somewhat different approaches to documenting how intermittent and ephemeral portions of streams are being evaluated. Thanks for listening, and we'll continue to follow these jurisdictional developments here at the Swamp School.